Hey there, YouTube. I just watched yet another fun we get our morals from God type of videos. Um, I don't think so. And here's why I don't think so. If morals were taught by God or gods, then would not the morals throughout the entire planet, throughout the entirety of human existence, always have been the same? That's something to think about. Now, beings, how we view life is different today as it was 100 years ago, 200, 300, and then so on down through the centuries and millenniums. Because that's changed, the way we handle criminals and so on has changed. Does that mean that God changed his ideas as to what morals should be taught or should not be taught? I mean, hell, liars would have their tongues cut out. Thieves would have their hands cut off. Now, beings that there are some civilizations that will, or societies that will still do that kind of thing. That's not a practice that's done all over the world. I mean, here in the US, or if it was in the UK or Canada, those society types would find it immoral to cut the tongue out of a liar, to cut the hand off of a thief. You would say that was immoral. Some of you would say the bastard had it coming to him. But overall, we would call that kind of an excessive punishment. But when we still have countries today that are willing to do that, and when that was practiced, that was done, 100, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 years ago or what have you, that tells me that the moralities of the different times as well as the different areas have changed. Now, I would argue that if God was the one who was setting out the morals and what to follow on that it would actually be universal and never changing, ever. Now, beings, what we determine as moral versus some South African country or lesser developed, what their views of morals are completely different, or may not completely, but may vary enough, then I would say that based on that it would be society that teaches it. Now, the interesting thing is with society teaching the morals is you would have to follow, to an extent, some people do more than others, what that area's morals are to be able to survive in that cultural environment. Now, if you think that I am wrong on this, show me the examples as to why what I'm saying is crap. If you believe that it's actually a God, this is a case I'm not going to ask you to prove that there's a God. I'll let you, I mean, there's plenty out there to do that. What I would ask is, based on what I offered, that morals are different throughout the world and have changed over time, if it was a God that did it, then why is it different in different areas, what people view as moral or immoral? Because wouldn't a God have it the same all the time? Or did he just change his mind? I encourage any creationist, religious person who disagrees with this to make a video response. Show us how I'm wrong. We'd love to see it. Show me how God actually is the one who is the guy who's handing out what morals are. I mean, shit, he's the one who actually ordered the deaths of millions in the Bible, hardened the Pharaoh's heart, did this, did that. I mean, if you guys are using him as a moral compass, and you're not, that is a point I'd like to get on before I wrap this up. You people who make the claim that God is the one who does it, don't even believe that. Otherwise, you would be killing the non-believers, people of different religion. These are instructions in your Bible. Apparently, you don't believe it. You'd be beating your wives. You'd be taking slaves. There's instructions on doing all this in there. You do not believe in the morals of your Bible or in your God. Otherwise, you'd be following those. You do, however, believe in the morals of society. Those are the ones you've been following. Hadn't thought of that, had you? That's okay. If it takes an atheist to point that out to you, that's fine. So that would be another point to people follow the culture and society in which they live in, morals and rules. Not the Bible, not their God. Again, otherwise they'd be taking slaves, killing their own kids for misbehaving, and so on and so on. It does happen, but if they actually believe the morals of their Bible, it'd be happening a lot more. I'm going to leave it with that. Please make any kind of video responses. If you disagree, please explain why you disagree. Somehow magic. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.